it's very liquidy. I'm only going to do half my face because I want to show you something on this side. I never had that. Yeah, what's the plot? I've been hearing a lot of controversy around this foundation. This apparently has been reformulated. I haven't actually ever tried this one before. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. This is this one. I've never tried this before. I'm curious about it because I've heard very amazing things from people with oily skin. However, they reformulated it and the same people are saying this new one's terrible. Why did they change the formula? It's awful now. Other people now are saying, actually, I prefer this one. This one works for me. Reviews are very split with this. So, being an oily, dehydrated skin person living in Dubai, I thought, let me try this out myself. So, as I said, I've got oily skin, oily, dehydrated skin. So it gets oily down my T-zone around here. And then everywhere else it gets dry and quite tight. So I have moisturized, I've prepped my skin already. So, by the way, I chose this shade purely based on description. So this might be the completely wrong shade. I thought it was a pull top, it's actually a twist one. So this is gonna pull right out. Let's pretend I have clean brushes and like I've got my life together. Let's do that. 5 seconds. So very liquidy. So liquidy. So they weren't wrong. When I saw that on the reviews, they were not joking about that. So let's see if it covers this. How much? Has anyone else tried this? What do you think of it? The new formula? What's the difference between the new formula and the old one? Because I haven't actually tried it. Ah, why did I do that? I want to do a different foundation on that side. Let me see. This is just the initial application. I like it. I don't see what's wrong with it. I mean, is it as full coverage as I'd like? No, but I don't always want full coverage either. I like buildable. In regards to the texture, it is showing pores where I didn't realise I had any. It is showing texture a lot more than I'd like. Maybe I'll give it a few minutes to settle. Let it do what it needs to do. Let me work it into my pores. This is supposed to be like an all-day double wear stay in place. This is legendary staying power with proven 36-hour wear. Please let me know if anyone's wearing their foundation for 36 hours and if that's a thing that people do. 36-hour oil control.
36-hour performance against colour shifting, creasing, caking, streaking and settling into lines. Delivers immediate moisture, lightweight, breathable, won't cause breakouts or clog pores, transfer proof and waterproof. Evens toned, buildable, medium to full coverage, natural matte finish.
Interesting. I shall be testing all of those. I'm not going to powder down or anything. I just don't anymore. The colour looks really off there, doesn't it? But in person it doesn't. So far I'm not disappointed. Yes, it's showing my pores, but the skin is skin. That's that. I'll do a check-in with that later. I've been finding every foundation that I try that is for medium skin, especially medium neutral or medium neutral to warm, which is what I am. It runs way too yellow. I saw this hack, colour theory, to neutralize the yellow with purple blush. So let's try it out. So this foundation runs very yellow on me. Okay, so you see, I'm gonna try I'm using the NYX Fat Cheeks, it's called, and this is in the shade Blueberry Burst. So this just put that on my hand. That already looks like a bit of a closer match. Okay, I might have gone a bit too far with it because now it just starts to look a bit dirty. You can see the way it just neutralizes it, it doesn't look so yellow. So it's a bit more of a closer match. To be honest, looking at the Estee Lauder side, I might need to do the same thing to that. But it's making it a bit more red now. Maybe I shouldn't have done these next to each other, but you can see. The thing is, this does stain. I think that's the red pigment that's in there. It stains. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. Be wary of that on your face. It will stain Maybe this is the wrong one, I'm not sure. But what I do know is that it works. Maybe not the way I'm doing it. Purple definitely neutralizes the yellow. This looks way less yellow than what this does, to be fair. But I might have used too much because now it's starting to look a little bit ashy on me. Because I'm not cool toned, I'm neutral to warm. So if I go a bit too far with this, it will look ashy like this does right now. So there is that fine balance. It is a bit difficult to find a concealer, especially for medium neutral to warm skin, olive skin, that doesn't look crazy. Let me do my eyebrows and I'll come right back. I couldn't be bothered to do my eyebrows properly because as I'm sitting close to, first of all, my eyebrows need doing badly. Secondly, because as I'm looking at my face, seeing the foundation, my face is cracking. You can see this is the Estee Lauder, the new one that's got mixed reviews. Well, I'm showing the box. This one. I'm not a fan, and I haven't tried the original. So either the original was more hydrating than this, or this is just not meant for any level of dehydrated or dry skin. This is not even where I get dry. You can see wrinkles where I don't even have any. It's settling in lines that I didn't know existed there. The pores are showing more. I'm seeing way more texture on this side. This looks way wrinklier. Two different foundations. This one looks way more wrinkly here and is settling in lines that I never had that. It looks powdery, it looks dry, it's still got a bit of a shine to it, but how do you get a glow and still look so dry at the same time? I don't understand. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. I can play around with this and test it out and see what works underneath. Yeah, I'm not happy with this at all. I'd be so mad if I was getting ready and I had to deal with this mess on my face. That's why I'm not carrying on doing crazy makeup right now. But I do just want to carry on playing because I miss it. I'm just going to show you this. Everything's worn off. There's nothing on there to show you what it is. This is the Sigma eye primer. I don't even know what shade it's in. It's all worn off. I've used it that much. So this is the eye primer I use for eyeshadow. It doesn't sit in the fine lines. It doesn't crease. If it does crease at all, you just wipe it once and it's fine. It's gone. I didn't buy a new one because this one just has lasted me. It hasn't dried out or anything. Gives you a blank canvas for your eyeshadow. Makes it stick as well. Makes the shadow last longer. Makes the colours more vibrant. Blend everything out with your foundation brush, just the edges, so gives it a seamless finish. Very tight. The L'Oreal Telescopic. Ooh, that's what it looks like. Lashes are falling already. This is so annoying. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bow to your queen. Yeah, what's the plot? That is my full face of comparisons and hacks. This one on this side. It seems a bit better now that it's settling in. It's been a while. The initial application was really dry. It still is settling in places I don't really want it to. If I'm looking really close, maybe from a distance it's okay, but it's still, my skin looks more porous on this side. So I would have to still powder down. Hydrate underneath and still powder down on top, I reckon. So it's adding extra steps where I didn't need it. Would I still use this? Yes. Am I going to test it in the heat today? I will for a few minutes, stand out on the balcony. 48-degree heat. I think it's a fair test for 2 minutes. So I will still use, maybe just with a few tweaks. With the hack, where are we? So the foundation I was using is my Maybelline Superstay 30-hour wear foundation. that shows up too yellow on my skin. This is in the shade 250. It shows up too yellow on my skin. So mixing with this, yes, it works. However, I would suggest being cautious and kind of doing a bit of trial and error to see the right ratio on your skin tone. But it definitely works. So I like this one. I'm not sure if there's one that doesn't stain. I will see if I can get my hands on one, but this is definitely one to try out. I will link it down below, writing everything there, the shade colours and everything. Okay, so we ended up going for a walk in this 40-something degree heat. So that was about half an hour walk, I think we did. Sorry, excuse all the mess behind me. And yeah, so judging my makeup now, it actually looks better now, to be fair. So my oils have come through. I haven't touched anything up. I've got no setting spray, no powder, nothing on other than just the foundation. So yeah, I mean my pores still look like they're porous. I do prefer it now that my oils have come through. I prefer it now that my I've been sweating and it's kind of had time to sit for a minute, but it just still makes my skin look a bit leathery and like, I don't know, old. I'm not sure. It's the most unflattering angle ever. This is from a distance. You can see overall it's held up well. I'd be happy to carry on my face like this for a while, and it's been, I'd say, for about 3 hours by now. So yeah, I haven't touched any of my makeup up, and it's just stayed like this. So I'm pretty happy with that. What was this about it being? Is it transfer proof, right? Is it transfer proof and waterproof? I'm not going to test the waterproof. Let me try transfer proof. Okay, so I've just got some tissue. Let's test it. That's all that's come off. It's definitely transfer proof. I'm impressed. So if I was just to blot my face from the oils, I can't believe nothing's coming off. Let me test this side. So this is a different foundation. Just to do a fair test. So clean side. Oh, even that's considered transfer proof. Who would have thunk it? So if I just blot the oils on my face. Yeah, now it's starting to come off. I'm not rubbing, but that looks fine. Like I wouldn't be concerned about this. So yeah. For now, that's it. And let me know what else there is to try. What else you want me to try out. I'm happy to test. I'm ready to test all the makeup all the time, and do all these tests for you. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have any questions or anything else to add, let me know. I'll see you.